mom? Do you love your mom? Yeah. Oh.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. But back at the time,
we're still celebrating the day, the Mother's Day. Like I told you that, you know what? Though I don't have a problem with the way things are happening, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Women's Day, Girls' Day, G-Strings Day, a Bum Day, and all the rest, I still have my concerns. I'm still worried about the Mother's Day. Because what is happening with the Mother's Day is a really serious problem that mothers of today, I'm not going to blame my mom. You know, my mom raised me. She made it sure that she was a single parent. She was a single parent sister. Don't get me wrong. I know there are so many of them out there. There's so many of them out there. But the way we see mothers lately going to the clubs.
You know, these days, they say they have rights.
So what are the rights? Are they given by the government?
I can safely say, I'm proud of my mom. As I said earlier on, you know, I was born and raised in the outskirts of Northwest/Northern Cape.
Amen.
And then my father was working around Germiston. You see, it's so far. It's basically plus minus 500 to 600 kilometers.
Yeah, true that.
And now, my father was a breadwinner. He had to go and work. My mom was a housewife. Since I was born, up until I got married, up until as I'm sitting here, she's a housewife. So practically, it's like we were raised by a single parent, because our father will just come home to visit. That's once in a while. And I allow me to say I'm proud to be raised by that woman.
Not maybe to spoil this mother thing or the day. I'm sorry to call it a thing because it's the day, whereby we have to respect our mother. They can
it's Mother's Day, it's
for
not the
9
day.
months.
Yes.
But about your father.
Yes.
How about your father? Is there anything that you are proud of? Because you just said now your father was away.
Yes.
Mom wasn't working.
Yes.
But the father will still come back. It doesn't matter after how long.
Yes.
So is there any respect or misrespect about your father?
I respect him big time.
More than your mom?
Actually, it's like 50-50. You know what, Ne? I can safely say my mom was not going to make it if my father was not giving her that support. Being a housewife, not employed, staying there in the rural areas, just doing nothing, she was not going to make it to raise us. A family of 7 kids. She was really not going to make it. But then because of the support, financial support from her better half, hence, I honor both of them. And now today, we're talking about the mother.
Yeah! She still want to emphasize that this is a Mother's Day. I respect that. And F-Note, people please, you get us on www.fnote.co.za. That's where we coming to you live at. And if you feel like you are that smart enough, because my mom ain't smart enough, my mom can't see it on Twitter. You can see it on the website. You know what I'm saying? Just look in there, then hashtag the Corridor Man, because I'm the Corridor Man. I'm in the jungle. This is F-Note 9127. Mothers, we love you.
Papers is lying, I just made a meal, but hey, I should play you my new song with Talib, man. That shit is sounding amazing, and I dropped the top to the brush and I stick out my head and scream,
Mama, I made it! Yeah! There's a mood in the stew right now. You know, I'm getting so excited to see. Even, you know what? Our mothers, you can call them sisters. You can call them houses. Whatever that you're going to call them. But there's a bad thing that happened to me.
Yes.
You know, I woke up this morning, I've heard that Karabo. You know, a while ago, when I was checking on the news, they said some girl was missing.
Yes.
This morning when I woke up, I turned on my media, I found that Karabo has been found and the body was burned. You know what I'm saying? So sad, so sad. That we'll be celebrating Mother's Day, but such things are still happening. You know, it takes me back when it was February the 14th,
Yes.
when the Pretorius
Mhm.
decided, I'm not a judge or I'm not trying to say yes, he did it,
That's all.
but the river was found in his house dead.
Dead.
And he used the gun.
It's really painful.
You know, today Karabo is being found burned, dead, and still the allegations, I'm not saying it's true, everything points back to the boyfriend.
Yes.
They believe that the boyfriend, he's the one. I don't know. Is it the way you guys are raising kids today?
You know, these days things are like so different to such an extent that these kids of nowadays, they have too much independence. You know, the way I was raised, if a neighbor or even an elderly person will see me doing something wrong, she'll just take something and just do the
Shambok
thing,
you. That's a shambok
Exactly.
baby.
She'll be shamboking
Yes.
me. Simple,
Yes.
as simple as that.
Yes.
But now, these days, the problem is with everything goes via the law. Now you can't even say anything to anyone. Young as she is, may her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
Karabo.
Amen.
But that's part of life. There's nothing that we can do. We are living in isn't it the 20th century?
I'm scared of this century. I wish I can go back. I was born in the 70s, people, and I have 11 daughters. That's what people have to know out there.
Unfortunately,
It kills me.
you can't turn back the clock.
I'll find a way, my sister. Believe in me. As you are, as you're sitting here,
Yes.
you can help me. Let's find back the clock. We can correct this thing. You work by the department. You meet these things. You see what is happening in the world. I'm sitting here. This is a media.
Yes.
You know, whatever happens out there, I'll get a post. I'll get people phoning me. I'll get all the information. Just turn back the clock. Why is it so difficult? Let's go back to the 70s.
I drop the top to the Porsche and I stick out my head and scream, Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Happy belated. They call me the greatest. I drop the top to the Porsche and I stick out my head and scream, Mama, I made it. Mama, ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to make you proud. I know I put you through a lot of shit. I'm sorry the calling was loud, but you let me drop out of school. All of your friends used to call you a fool. Now when I go home, I pull up in the coupe and ask all my lawyer cousins what it do. What it do? How you feel? You like my car? Take the bill, don't worry, I got it. I paid the bill, the papers is lying. I just made a meal, but hey, I should play you my new song with.
It's Women's Day. I love them women. Somebody said they come with all different sizes and shapes, but I'm not gonna disrespect my sister right now. My sister, it's a Women's Day. I don't know what you're gonna say to the women. Do you wanna give these young mothers,
Yes.
you know the young mothers that I have kids with, as young as I am.
Yes.
Hence I told you that. I have so many kids. I love them, right? As a law right now,
It's your duty to love your kids as their father.
I love them kids.
Definitely.
But I'm telling you, some money somehow, somewhere, it just goes to this Brazilian thing. Do you want to say, just tell them something? I don't know if you want to build up the women or you want to share with them. Can you say something to these women?
I can safely say, by profession, I'm a court interpreter employed by the Department of Justice. And on daily basis, I come across a lot of things. I've been working in the domestic violence section, maintenance section, protection against harassment section. You name all these things, criminal courts, regional courts, and stuff. So when it comes to the issue of these young mothers taking monies, going to the salon to look wow, really, it's uncalled for. Let's face the reality. It's uncalled for. Firstly, you approach the Department of Social Service, commonly known as SASSA, for assistance towards this poor child. Yet you'll go and lie to them and say the father is nowhere to be found. Okay, fine. They're gonna approve your application, then you start earning this money. Instead of receiving this money, spending it for this poor child, you're gonna take the money
That was
and
not even
spend it
poor at
on
some stage.
Exactly. You're gonna take the money and spend it on yourself, of which is very wrong. Unfortunately, most of the people, they're not aware or they're not exposed to the court surroundings. Actually, some people are even lazy to do their homework. I can safely say their homework by researching, going out there, trying to get some more information. If you see a person having 4 kids, every month they're getting, how much is it now? I'm not sure. Is it 350 or 380? I don't know.
I think it's about 380 lately, yes.
380 multiplied by 4. That is for 4 kids. You can't even go to a shop, make a lay-by, or buy anything decent for your kids. Come Friday, you are going out there clubbing with your friends.
Yeah, sister, just hold it there. Just hang it there. I want you to just keep it there. When we come back, after playing this guy saw it long time ago.
Yes.
He's the late, but okay, the mother is also late. He's Tupac.
From the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was the black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. I know it ain't easy. You always was committed. A poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it. There's no way I can pay it back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. Oh, I appreciate it.
Don't you know I love you, yeah. Place the water on you, I appreciate you. Show my shadow gone. I will never leave you.
Ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy cause the cow wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me.
It's F-Node, V9127. I'm the Corona man, people. You might have forgot my name because I'm coming to you live. I'm one man in the jungle at the moment who's awake.
Really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting.
You wanna log on us, just people be friendly, be friendly. Just go to www.fnode.co.za. Just hashtag on WhatsApp, on Twitter, just find the Gorilla Man. That's who I am. I'm coming to you live. This is your show. This is us. Because if I don't love you, I lose the mark. And if you don't love me, you miss the point. Tupac, dear mom, on Mother's Day.
And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand.
You appreciate it. Don't you know I love you, dear mama.
Mom Midway is still in our street, yo. I'm hanging up with this beautiful lady here. You know, the story is so amazing. It's so amazing. I don't want to say because she's from the law side. She even spit it like straight that you young mothers, you taking this money and you doing your hair. If you don't do your hair, you go out there and clubbing. What's wrong with this young mamas? What's wrong? Why are we raising the Nyaupe kids? You know, it's so to be spoken. You know what? Young people now, the only thing that they know is their laptops, is the money, it's either the phone, and then you can't buy the kids lately. It's just a normal phone to make calls. The kids lately will tell you that, Mama, this phone doesn't have internet. I can't take it. I can't use this phone. I don't know. What went wrong? Are we maybe being poised by technology? or the world, it has transformed in the way that we, the oldest, we don't realize.
Remember when you and I were still school kids, teachers used to write on a chalkboard with a chalk and the duster. Now these days, what is happening? Technology.
Everything is on the tablet.
Technology. Everything is on your tablet, Android, you name them.
Oh my word! You know what? Let's do the soul searching. Mothers, you're the mother of the world. You gave birth to us, and you're still going to give birth to this world. I think somehow you need to find yourselves. Find your soul. Just do the soul searching. Let's find out what went wrong. We're not going to preach about it. We don't want to go to Sunday church, maybe to pray, so that the rain falls like other people are doing. As a mother, you are given. This is within you. Let's find the solution. Let's find the way. Just give birth to the child. Just know, just have an idea. Just say, this is my child. I'm going to look after my child. Don't expect money from your child while he's 13 years old because he's a boy. Where will he get that money from?
Yeah, things have changed. You know, sometimes we don't just go out there to blame these young mothers. The most important thing is to look at the upbringing of this young mother. Because sometimes this upbringing has a negative impact. You'll find out that this little girl who's now a mother was raised by this woman. This woman doesn't even know who the father of the child is.
Amen.
It's not like we are laughing at them, but this is what happens.
It's a reality.
And this child will grow up being exposed to a lot of things which are like drawing some negative influence in the upbringing. You get my point? And then at the later stage, you know, there are some kids who become parents as young as 8 years. You'll be taking care of your siblings. Where's your mom? And then when you are an adult now you want to turn the clock.
You don't know what
So now you want to be a toddler. You want to be
you want to be a teen.
a
You
teenager.
wanna enjoy life. Yes, yes.
Now
You
it's
just wanna go
like
out
peer
there
pressure.
and have
Exactly.
fun. Yes.
That's the problem. We always see these things. I'm young as I am. I'm on my late 30s. Fine. As I'm on my late 30s, now I feel like, okay, fine. I got married on my early 20s. As early as I was 22 years, I got married. So now I feel like, you know what, I'm tired of this whole marriage thing. I got married to this guy who's a church goer, who's so stereotyped, blah, 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 you name them, you get my point. Now I feel like I want to go out there
And have fun.
and have fun, of which is very wrong. I can have fun in the right way, not in the wrong way. You must have fun with your peer. Don't reverse. Remember, this is life.
You're not going there, you're going forward. F note 9127. People, we love you like this. Let's go.
We went to school with holes in our shoes. We didn't have much, but the Lord saw us through. Mama kept the family together, yes we did. I remember Mama in a happy way.
What are you gonna buy for your mama? It's the Mother's Day. Hey, you remember those printed cups? I love you, mom. I love you, mom. The cards about one rose that resembles the Valentine. You know what I'm gonna do for my mama this Mama's Day? I'm not gonna buy my mom anything. The reason why I'm saying saying this, I'm just going to give my mom a kiss. You can tweet on us, hashtag the Corridor, and just tell us what are you going to buy your mom? What are you going to do for your mom? In fact, let me say, not buy, don't buy. What are you going to do for your mom? You know, a while ago, before the show, I have a very nasty idea. I wish that I wanted to bring people in the studio, you know, who will call out to guys, to ladies, to whoever out there, to say, you guys, if you want to feel the mother love, you know, just come to F Note. We've got nappies, we've got diapers, we've got baby oils. We're going to undress you, and we're gonna put the nappy on.
Yeah.
Although my mom is gone, she's right here in our hearts.
That was just my little idea, but I found that I will be really nasty. I would have.
That's so true.
But I really wanted to do that because it's freedom. It's a freedom. Mothers are free. Believe, sister.
Yes, yes.
Let me tell you something. What I've seen is, even at the age of, you know, past the age, at 50, there is the brother, or you can call it the son, is sick now.
Yes.
You know, they will come back home. When they come back home, they come back to their mother.
Yes.
As old they are, you know who's going to take care of those people? Who's going to make sure that in the morning they take a bath? It's a mother. In respect of their age, it doesn't matter how old they are. The moment they're sick, I'll tell you what, when my grandmother passed away,
Yes.
I've heard this thing that in the house that people were competing that, no, I'm not going to go there to wash it. I believe that once you lay it down, the corpse is getting washed. Like
Yes,
in the
that's
morning.
our traditional
Yes.
thing, we Africans.
But there were people there, they said, no, I'm not going there, I'm not going. Who and who must go? But you look in the surroundings, in the actual fact that it's only mothers. Even when my uncle passed away, there were only mothers who were willing to go back my uncle.
That's the mother's love.
So you see, I wasn't going to be allowed to bring mothers to nappy us in the stew, as old as we are.
It was not a bad idea, but hey.
Let's do it.
Bring the clothes in off the line, didn't want to do anything. Mama said, I'm sick of you going down to that church playing with God. We didn't laugh, we went outdoors, we started playing church. Sat down.
We're crazy like this at F Note. It's a Mother's Day, people. Please, let's go out there and respect the women. Please, let's stop abusing women. You know, when you abuse, as young as they are mothers. Even when they're old, they're still mothers. People, let's do the right things. This is F Note. We're coming to you live on www.fnote.co.za. If you want to catch us on YouTube, you just go F Note 9127. We live. We've got our own station there that we hosting on YouTube. On Twitter, we hashtag Gorilla. On WhatsApp, you know how to find us on WhatsApp. Mr. Gorilla Man on the jungle. And you can give us a call. We 082-210-1977. We love you. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's happening. Let's go.
So I was a little kid, I wanted to make you proud. I know I put you through a lot of shit. I'm sorry the calling was loud, but you let me drop out of school.